Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So, nothing I can say about the Dow Jones. We're still stuck in this range. Got to the bottom of the range, and the buying opportunity was there. I actually almost put a trade out on the Telegram channel, going long with a really tight stop, but I'd already entered the S&P 500 trade, so kind of held off on that, which hindsight being a perfect science was probably the wrong thing to do. Should have actually jumped in on it. But anyway, we made profit on the S&P, which is all that we want to do on a daily basis. And at the moment, this is still range bound. So on the 8 hour, there's no real change here. Oscillators group back to the upside. I suspect another leg down until we break through this area here, which is 34,200. Until we break through that aggressively and come back and test it, this range is intact. So that's pretty much where we are. And I'm pretty surprised that the fall of tech stocks didn't affect this. So NASDAQ was down almost 3% at one time. But we do have, for example, I think it's Microsoft and Amazon in the Dow. So we do have some of the tech stocks, some of the big tech stocks inside the Dow, but it didn't really impact that much. So anyway, let's just get back to the 3 hour. No real change. You can see above and below the moving averages. Big up, big down, big confusion. No real structure at the moment. I think we can get rid of that trend line there and get down to the hour. That's what we want to be trading. So you can see, we'll look at this on a lower time frame as well, but group to the downside on the oscillators, nice pin bar, look left, fairly close to the bottom. These ranges are never an exact science. You always, because what they're trying to do is trap you. So, you know, when they break below the levels like this, and you think, oh, it's breaking, I'm in. And most of the novice traders will be jumping in on the break to the downside, anticipating a big payout, and all basically it swings back up. Anyway, so you just have to look left to see what's happening at this area. And if you saw buyers stepping in, and then a lot of buyers stepping in, and then we rallied. So at the moment, I think we're top of range. So oscillators group to the upside. Probably another move to the downside is what I think. Going to come back to this 3400 or 3450, 34050 area. That's a level that we need to try and hold. If you look to the left, you can see all the interaction with that area. So I'd expect to pull back onto that. If we can hold that, if price can hold that, then I'm in a frame of mind that we can actually start looking for some opportunities, anticipating a break to the upside. But at the moment, we are range bound. So at the moment, we're waiting for this 34,200 area to break properly. Not going to worry about it now. China is on holiday, so China and Japan, in actual fact, so quite a bit of Asia is on holiday. So the volumes here are even thinner than normal. Let's just get the 15 minutes just to do a little bit more on the hindsight scenario. So you can see we were pretty much trending sideways yesterday. Then we started drifting lower. During the open, we sort of ran to the upside. Or was this the open? 1:30. Yeah, 1:30. So this was the open bar here, the open 15-minute bar. So we started running up, and then it was a rejection of the moving averages. So there already you knew you were heading down. We headed down. There's your first signal, inside bar. Then you start drifting, and you can see these tails. So you're looking for the level. Where's the level? That's the closest level, 33,803, 33,800. See, that's the first level, bottom of range. Look to the left. Okay, got there, closed on its low, and then immediately had an inside bar, an aggressive inside bar off a level. Oscillators all grouped to the downside with diversions, low, higher, low, low, low. That was your entry. You know, what was your target? Your target was pretty much where we are now. Okay, anyway, hindsight's always a perfect science, and I was tempted. I was really tempted yesterday. But yeah, the S&P had moved a little bit past where I was expecting it to move, so we kind of just held off on it. Okay, so that's kind of my view at the moment, still range bound. Watch this area here, 34,059, 34,060. If you can get a pullback onto that and price can hold that, I'd expect to move up. but I think the logical thing to think is that we're going to move back to the bottom of the range. I don't want to short that. We're in an uptrend, so I'm not interested in shorting it at all. But I'll buy off the bottom, but I'm not going to be selling off the top. Not at this stage, because the other side of the coin here is that it just shoots the top. And the bulls know that there are short holders waiting here with their short entries because of the structure. And they also know where the stops are. So it just takes one bit of one catalyst, one bit of noise, and that's it. It'll shoot through that, trigger all those stops, and before you know it, you're at the next take profit areas, which is 34,367 and 34,677. Okay, so anyway, sideways, not really that interested at the moment until we get a buying opportunity lower down, or we reject this area here of 34,060. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.